Yes, baby teeth matter. Actually, they're very important, seriously. Sure, they eventually fall out, most of the time. There's actually some cases where a permanent adult tooth never does come in behind a baby tooth, so you actually need your baby tooth to function as an adult unless you replace it with an implant or something like that. So don't take your baby teeth for granted. But even if you get all of your adult teeth, baby teeth still matter. These things aren't just contraband for the tooth fairy. They're actually very important. Mom, dad, parents, however you want to be referred to, you need to understand this. Baby teeth are training teeth. See, baby teeth are our chance to establish healthy habits so that when your child's adult teeth come in, they know exactly how to take pristine care of those puppies. Your kid ends up with a beautiful, confident smile for a lifetime. They go out into the world, make some babies of their own, train them in the way of the pristine tooth. We want your descendants to have healthy teeth for generations to come. Genghis Khan teeth. You're the foundation that legacy gets built on, right? You're the tooth rock. The tooth Dwayne Johnson, the foundation, that's you. I am the tooth rock. I mean, that's not really how Dwayne Johnson sounds, but you can do that if it motivates you to help your children take care of their teeth. I am the tooth rock. Seriously, we gotta respect your kids' baby teeth. And really, it's not just baby teeth, right? Permanent teeth start coming in around age 5 or 6, right? The permanent first molar, the 6-year molar, comes in around age 6. That's the cornerstone of the mouth. It's the most important chewing tooth, all right? You need that cornerstone. If you have bad habits with baby teeth, that can cause adult teeth to fail early in life. I mean, seriously, you lose the permanent first molar, it's just, no, all right? We mustn't lose the first molar. But I do. I see teenagers who lose their permanent first molar to dental decay. It's not good. It's a problem. It's ridiculous. No, it's not good. No. We mustn't lose the first molar. The first molar. And replacing adult teeth can be very time-consuming, difficult, and expensive. We don't want that. Preventative care, healthy daily habits, that's the name of the game. And if you follow these tips, your kid is very likely going to have healthy teeth. I'm also sneakily going to make your teeth healthier, so you're welcome. Baby teeth are also space holders for adult teeth. So if you lose a baby tooth early, you might not have room for an adult tooth to come in, and that can cause all kinds of problems. Hi, I'm Mike Frank. I'm a dentist. I'm going to teach you how to take care of your kid's teeth. And then you're going to teach your kid how to take care of their teeth. And then things are going to be better. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Pause the video. Read this. If your kids grow up to be psychopaths because of anything you see in this video, I can't be held responsible for that. All right. Sleep tight. Tip number 1. Train your kid from an early age to drink water. Water should be the only drink you and your kid have between meals, and it should be the only thing you have to eat or drink after brushing and flossing at night. You gotta lead by example. Actions speak louder than words. Anytime you have something to eat, swish with water to clean it off your teeth. Anytime you or your child have something to drink that isn't water, swish with water to clean it off your teeth. Don't offer your kid juice in between meals. Water is an all-day drink. Things like juice, milk, worst case scenario, soda, or energy, or sports drinks. Those are for meal times only. Why? For lots of reasons, but as far as your teeth are concerned, we're limiting acid and sugar contact time. This protects your teeth. No cavities, no erosion. They stay white and pain-free. If you do have any sugary or acidic drinks, you want to be done with them in a short period of time, 15 to 20 minutes. The beautiful thing is, if you're into sipping, you can sip on water all you want. Are you enjoying your water, Bernard? Why, thank you for asking, James. Yes, it's got a crisp mountain scent and flavor that's just scrumptious, really. Honestly, the best thing you can do is just don't even buy soda or sports or energy drinks. Don't even have them in the house. Don't even give your kids the option. Don't even have them in the house. Don't even have them in the house. And I know it's hard because your kids are kind of gullible and dumb. And there's fully grown adults whose job it is to outsmart your kids and market garbage to them. And manipulate them into thinking that drinking electric piss is going to help them win the X Games. It's not going to do that. Tragically. If you want to be good at sports, you need to eat whole foods, drink water, sleep, stay dedicated to an appropriate training program, and compete. You don't drink flamingo donkey punch cappuccinos until your kidneys explode. You have to be smarter and stronger than the marketing team that's trying to convince your child to pour trash into their body. That's the world we live in. Tip number 1, water. Tip number 2, Definitely don't have your kid use sippy cups. Kids are going to have some juice and milk, all right? I know that's going to happen. People are going to drink more than water. Duh. When your child does have something acidic or sugary to drink, make sure it's not in a sippy cup. Sippy cups increase contact and contact time between the liquid and your child's teeth. That's bad. As soon as they can, let them drink from a regular cup. Baby steps. Let them practice with water in the cup. They spill some water along the way. Who cares? We're training this kid to drink in a tooth-healthy fashion. That's more important. Once they're coordinated enough, they've mastered the skill, they can drink their milk or whatever else like a big kid. No sippy cup required. Also, pro tip, whole milk is better than low fat. There's less sugar in it. It's actually not all that helpful if you take all the fat out of the milk and then you just replace it with sugar. Tip number 3, cleaning the teeth. You've got to help your kid brush and floss, especially at night. Mom and dad, you're the household heroes, right? Your kids look up to you. They model your behavior. They want to have teeth like Wonder Woman, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Batman. They got to brush and floss. We got to use these superheroes to market brushing and flossing, not cereal. Honestly, cereal's not good for your kids' teeth either. It's kind of trash. Don't buy it. All right, so cleaning your kids' teeth. For an infant's teeth, you can just wipe them off with a damp, wet cloth. You could also use a little soft bristle toothbrush with just a little bit of water on it. Starting at age 2, you can start brushing your child's teeth with a rice-sized grain of toothpaste, right? A rice-sized amount. That's not a lot of toothpaste. You don't need to make your kid foam at the mouth like a rabid raccoon, squirrel animal when you brush their teeth, right? Just a little bit. A rice-sized amount of toothpaste. Start helping them brush their little teeth. Let them take a turn so they can start practicing, imitating what you're doing. It won't take very long. Their mouths are small, their teeth are little. Have them rinse and spit afterwards. It's a pretty easy job if you make it part of the routine. As your child gets a little bit older, at least past age 3, you can upgrade from a rice-sized amount of toothpaste to a pea-sized amount of toothpaste. Still not a lot of toothpaste. You want them to be able to reliably spit all of the toothpaste out after they're done. Still not talking big globs of toothpaste like what you see advertised on the packaging, right? It's just a schmear. Just a little smear. Schmear. Schmear, schmear. 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 Schmear? Schmear. The other critical tooth cleaning habit, the holy grail of tooth cleaning mastery, flossing. Is that a surprise to anyone? I mean, as soon as you clicked this video, you knew. You were like, at some point, this freaking dentist is going to mention flossing, and I'm going to lose my kitty cat mind. I hate dentists. They're always telling me to put strings in my teeth. If podiatrists were like, remember, clip your toenails, would that push people over the edge? Oh yeah? Nobody tells me to clip my toenails. Yeah, all right. Well, enjoy your foot fungus, you freak. You need to start flossing your kids' teeth as soon as the teeth start touching each other. When the teeth are touching, bacterial plaque starts building up in between them. It's a very common place to get cavities. We got to clean that out of there. It may be hard to reach your giant parent-sized hands into that tiny child mouth to floss. I feel your pain. You think flossing teeth is hard? Try performing little mini surgeries on those things. It's not fun. I don't like it. Honestly, I want your kids' teeth to be healthy because I don't want to have to fix your kids' teeth. As sad as that is. It's actually really hard. A lot of times I have to refer your child to a specialist, to a pediatric dentist, and then you get mad at me because it's more expensive. It's one of those things like, do you want to pay a little bit more money or do you want to potentially traumatize your child? Because they are not on board with this right now, and I don't have the training to sedate children. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's where we end up if we're eating and drinking the wrong stuff and we're not brushing and flossing the right way. All right, so you have big, clumsy, giant parent hands. You can't reach in your kid's mouth very easily. What to do? Here's the good news. Floss picks. They have tiny little handles. You can reach back in there, and it doesn't take long. You just pop in between the teeth, pull against the side of one tooth, up and down a few times, pull against the side of the other tooth, up and down a few times, pop back out, move to the next teeth. Soft and easy, you're just scraping off the sides of the teeth. You do go down underneath the gums, but you don't need to push into them. You pull against the side of the tooth. Soft, easy movement takes care of it. You don't need to jerk your kid's head around with a floss pick. Like my dad, he used to cut our hair as kids, and he would push so hard into your scalp. It hurt. It would dig into your skin. I think that was one of his ways of just like taking out his aggression against us as kids, you know? Haircuts, haircut torment. Instinctively, your head would just like run away from the haircut, you know, just like, ah, Dad, why? No. I'm just cutting your hair. You look like a bush hog. Then he would just like palm your head like a basketball and just like rotate it around, you know, like looking at it. I don't know what he was looking for. Finds a spot that he likes and then just make another run at you with the clippers, you know, just bzzz, and just like, ah, why does it never hurt like this when Mom cuts our hair? I still have no idea what a bush hog is. Gotta cut your hair. You look like bush hogs. Okay, cool, great. Another round with the modern Sweeney Todd, I guess. So floss your kids' teeth, but try to be gentle. If they ask you, hey, what's going on? Why are we doing this? I don't know, just tell them you're getting out all the bush hogs. Tip number 4, raise a child who does not fear the dentist. I know I talked about me traumatizing children a little bit ago. That is not the goal. My goal is that you and your family build trusting relationships with your healthcare providers, that you know each other and you can make mutual decisions about what's best for you. So please, please, please don't tell your kids how scary the dentist is. Don't tell them that it's going to hurt. Don't even tell them that it's not going to hurt. Kids are smart. As soon as they hear the word hurt, they're going to say, well, wait a minute. Why did you even bring that up? Don't tell them war stories of all the awful things that happened to you at the dentist as a child. I'm sorry those things happened to you, but we're going to start fresh with your kiddos, all right? We're going to do better. You know, keep all the talk about the dentist positive and encouraging and confident. These are the nice people who are going to help keep your smile healthy. You know, that's the kind of energy. Those are the vibes we need to bring to this scenario. Talk to friends, read reviews online, figure out which dentists in your area are good with kids, and start taking your kids to the dentist at an early age. The American Academy of Pediatric Dentistry recommends that you start taking your child to the dentist at age 1. You might be thinking, why? Like, they barely have teeth. What's a dentist gonna do? And you're right. Usually, there isn't a whole lot that needs to be done. But this is an opportunity for dentists and support staff like hygienists and assistants to educate you as a parent to help your child establish healthy habits at home. This is called anticipatory guidance. We're trying to anticipate potential problems and prevent them before they happen. That's basically what I'm trying to do with this YouTube channel. You know, I really do believe preventative medicine is the best medicine. And besides that, you're getting your child used to the dental office environment. Who are the people there? What happens when I go there? People are afraid of the unknown. Anytime anything unexpected happens in life, our sympathetic nervous system kicks on, we freeze, we look around, we try and figure out, all right, what's going on here? And then you got to make a decision. All right, fight or flight. How am I going to take care of this? This appears to be a threat. Which way do I freak out in order to handle it? We don't want a dental office to be an unknown environment for your child. We don't want the first time they show up in a dental office to be with a toothache. That's not a good introduction. We want them to already be friends with the people who are going to be reaching into their mouth. You know, that way it's not scary monster behind a mask coming to get you, you know. It's the nice tooth lady who makes me balloon animals and gives me stickers. You want them comfortable in a dental chair. You want them comfortable around dental providers. Because if you wait until they have a problem and it's a totally new environment with totally new people and they have no idea what's going to happen and they overheard you saying stuff about how dentists hurt, game over. They don't trust me. You know, why would they listen to anything I have to say? They don't know me. As far as they're concerned, I'm the scary dentist monster. As a general rule of thumb, for any relationship to function well, whether it's romantic, platonic, professional, whatever, you need to have about 5 positive interactions for every 1 negative interaction. All right, if you want to have a stable relationship, a healthy relationship. So those early dental visits are about stacking up positive relationships so that your child feels comfortable in that environment. We want that positive, confident, trusting relationship built so that if down the road your child has to have their first filling or have their first tooth pulled, they feel comfortable knowing they're going to be taken care of. And truly, dentistry does not need to hurt, okay? Almost always we can get you numb so that you don't feel anything. There are relatively few situations that may require some level of sedation for a patient to get numb, and that's fine. We can do that too. Even the act of getting you numb is usually painless. maybe some very mild discomfort. Personally, I get comments from patients all the time like, wait, was that the shot? Did you already numb me? Did you already numb me? I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel anything. They don't say it like that. They're not quite that enthusiastic, but they're like, I didn't feel anything. It's more like that. You know, the older patients, wow, dentistry's really come a long way. You know, it's like you just rub a little topical gel anesthetic on there and let it sit for a couple of minutes. And then people are just like, wow, these advances in medical technology are incredible. I don't know. I can't really take credit for that. What I'm saying is if you take your time with the proper technique, it's pretty easy to get people numb without them even noticing. I tell patients during procedures, if you feel anything, if anything's uncomfortable, you just raise your hand. I stop right away. We talk it over. We figure it out. You as the dental patient in the chair are in control. I need your permission in order to be able to work, right? The dentist does not need to be scary. But dental anxiety is real. I see plenty of patients who have legitimate dental PTSD from previous bad experiences. It's not fun. Once you have that level of fear, as soon as you step into a dental office, you're shaky, sweating, white-knuckling the chair, and you have no conscious control over any of these bodily reactions. That's what extreme fear and anxiety do to people. It's not a choice anymore. You pretty much have to be sedated in order to have treatment. A lot of times you avoid going to the dentist for years, and then you only show back up when you're in severe pain, often pain that's been severe for a long period of time, like weeks to months, which increases the likelihood that you're going to have an unpleasant experience. You don't know or trust the provider you're going to be seeing. Emergency care is more expensive. It's inconvenient. The treatment plan is often not ideal. You know, unfortunately, if you don't receive counseling about what caused the problem in the first place, you're pretty likely to end up in the same situation again soon, and that cycle continues. You never really end up getting a plan in place to rehabilitate your smile. I feel for these patients, but it's just not an easy fix once you're at that point. It can absolutely be done, but it takes a lot of time, energy, effort, and expense from a lot of people in order to rehabilitate someone's smile, to help them get their confidence back, to be pain-free, and to change the bad habits that got us into this position. I say all of that, again, just to emphasize we don't want your child to be afraid of the dentist. Seriously, just talk up the dentist as a good place to be, a friendly place, a helpful place. Find a dentist you trust to meet those expectations. The key is to set your kid up for success from an early age. Start stacking those healthy habits. If you watch this entire video, I don't know, I'm pretty confident that you're going to be committed to training your kid to keep their teeth healthy. That's, shows a certain level of commitment to put up with me for this amount of time. You now know baby teeth matter. We're using this time to train healthy tooth habits for a lifetime. The healthy habits that we establish as kids carry over into adulthood. And health is wealth. It's truly one of the greatest gifts you can give your kids. Showing them, teaching them how to take care of themselves. If you want more tips for parents, I wrote a more detailed article on Medium. I'll link that in the video description. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, share this video with friends and family, anyone you know who has kids. If you don't want to subscribe here, you can also follow me on TikTok at Mike_the_dentist. I have a website, anotherlazymillennial.com. What I'm trying to say is if you don't want to subscribe here, you can just subscribe to a bunch of other things that I do. I mean, it's a lot easier for you to do, right? So some people might be thinking like, why is this dentist making videos about parents helping their kids take care of their teeth? Like, I don't know, is this a big deal? Is this a big issue? It's a pretty big deal. It's a problem that's actually getting worse worldwide. And not particularly at a slow rate either. This is from the World Health Organization Implementation Manual to fight early childhood caries. I'm just going to read you a little bit of this, and maybe it'll make more sense why I made this video. So the prevalence of early childhood caries, so caries is dental decay on teeth, and early childhood is referring to children aged 6 years and younger. The prevalence of early childhood caries is increasing rapidly in low and middle income countries, and dental caries is particularly frequent or severe among children living in deprived communities. In many countries, access to dental care is not equitable, leaving poor children and families underserved. And when you hear when this reads as low-income countries, trust me, this is a problem in the United States as well. There's plenty of people in the United States who don't have access to this information and aren't aware of the things that are causing these problems with their children's teeth. There's lots of people in America that are dealing with these issues. So that all sounds pretty grim and kind of hopeless, and you're like, well, what are we going to do about it? This sounds awful. There's good news. Again, from the WHO Implementation Manual, fortunately, early childhood caries is preventable, with almost all risk factors modifiable. Early childhood caries is influenced strongly by health behaviors and practices of children, families, and caregivers. The importance of establishing good eating habits in childhood to minimize the risk of early childhood caries and obesity cannot be overestimated. Since eating patterns track from childhood to adulthood, establishing appropriate habits in the early years is a major target. Most problems of early childhood caries occur before the child attends school and therefore cannot be impacted by school-based programs. Early childhood caries prevention and control interventions should be integrated into existing primary care, such as child and maternal health programs alongside vaccinations and general medical checkups. This could lead to a continuing program of interventions that provide reassurance to parents and caregivers and boost their knowledge of the need to attend health appointments. And this is really at the core of this for me, and one of the major reasons why I made this video is this sentiment right here. The family represents the child's primary source of learning about health and risk factors. Awareness of oral health and attentiveness to early childhood caries prevention among parents can be raised through health communication and by providing them with sound information about the disease and intervention. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I hope I just did for you. That is my goal with making these videos. I want to make it easier for you to stop problems before they start. I believe you have the power to do that. I believe you have the power to take care of yourself, to take care of your family. I believe your children have the power to take care of themselves. I want to empower you to do that. That's the goal. Train them in the ways of the pristine tooth. All right, let's do it.